Rafaelle. Rafa, just give us your initial analysis of tonight's game, please, to start us off.
Uh, Guys, I'm so glad after the 3 points is a big win. We're solid in the back. That's like all we need, especially playing at home. It's not easy. It's like everybody's tired, especially after the 10 days we just had away. Now coming back home with our fans, just like we gave everything, we needed those 3 points, and now we're like just looking forward for the next games.
Sean?
2 weeks ago, you guys were struggling. You hadn't won since the summer break, before the summer break. Now you've got 2 in the last 3 points in the last 3 games. Given where you are in the season, can you talk about how important it is to hit your stride right now?
Yeah, I feel like our mindset just changed after those like 2 wins we had in the last 3 games. It's big, it's huge, especially this time of the season. Getting those 2 wins is gonna help us so much. Looking forward, especially getting a spot in the playoffs. Hopefully this weekend or next weekend. But it's big. I feel like everybody's giving everything. We feel the pressure, and we just showed we're fine, even though there's a lot of pressure on us, and we're like doing great things. It's just like every time we get like in front of the goal, the ball is like hitting the post and going away. Now I feel like the luck is on our favor, so we're like getting 3 points here is huge. It was a hard match, but we deserve to win.
Javi?
Um, who has surprised you the most with the consistency and resilience in this season? What other player? Thank you.
I feel like everybody like give everything. Like you guys just see us here, but like I feel like when we step on the pitch to train every day, it's so hot and humid here in Florida. We know how hard it is, and everybody's giving everything. But I would say Emily Sams, she's like a great player. She's playing almost every single game, and she's like doing great. She got like a little like shoulder injury a few weeks ago, and she's still like pushing. She's like giving everything. She's a great player. I'm so glad to play with her in the back.
Sean?
You guys Portland had more possession in the first half, and even with some of the players they have missing, they still have quite the attacking team. Can you talk about how you felt the back line dealt with that tonight?
I think yeah, they had more possession, but like we're very patient. We had a lower block, and then we just wait to go in the counter attacks. We scored 2 goals though in the first half. They're like offsides, but like that's what we train. Like we knew they're good on the ball. They can have the ball, but like we didn't give them like a lot of chances, even though they had more possession. But it's just like we have to be patient and like keep doing the right things, and we're gonna get it going. That's what we did in the second half.
As one of the leaders of the team, you guys have kind of 2 things you're thinking about right now. You're obviously fighting for a playoff spot, but also have the Champions Cup coming up in a crucial game on Wednesday night. Can you talk about how you kind of keep that focus on kind of those 2 competitions, especially at this point in the season?
Yeah, like the season hasn't been easy, especially with the Champions Cup, and we have like an important game this Wednesday. And I think I'll save that to our coach. He has to decide who's gonna play, who's gonna not play in the middle of the week. But it's a big game. We have to give everything again. I think we're like doing the right things after the big win today. It's gonna give us a little more energy to go into that game, and we just have to focus on like one step at a time. Like we got the 3 points today. Now we're gonna look back. We're gonna rest, but tomorrow we're gonna think about the game on Wednesday.
All right, we're joined by head coach Seb Hines. Seb, to start us off with initial analysis of tonight's game, please.
I think we were brilliant from start to finish. I thought the first half, the intensity of our press, the intensity of how we play, we created some good opportunities. We stayed in the game, which was important as well, because there's been previous games where we've dominated but haven't got the rewards and been punished. So as long as it stayed 0-0, we always felt that we were going to score that first goal, and we left it late, but it doesn't matter. You know, we're walking away with 3 points, a clean sheet, and a 1-goal victory. So really happy.
Any questions?
Especially in the first half, it looked like you guys were trying to go over the top for Ali Watt. You got behind twice. Unfortunately, she was offside on those. But was that something you saw from Portland going into this game?
I think the evolution of this team is playing what the opponent gives you. So if Portland want to press us high and be aggressive, and you have to, draw them out as well. So yeah, there was moments where we wanted to exploit that space in behind. We wanted to get Ali, facing forward through on goal. Obviously, she was offside, but she should take a lot of confidence from that. There's margins where the defender just takes an extra step. So yeah, as long as she can continue to be a threat, she should still get opportunities to find the back of the net. Also, we have to recognise if we are having success, a team is going to drop off, so then there may be more space to play through them rather than over them. So yeah, this is just an ongoing thing where we have to recognise what the opponent's given us, and obviously in the first half, Portland were giving us a lot of space in behind.
Congratulations for tonight's victory. Coach, for the playoff, what's going to be Price's stronger weapon for the playoff? Thank you.
Well, we have to clinch it first, so we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We handled our business tonight. Obviously, if some of the results go our way, then we've made it, which was a big incentive for today. I think home field advantage is massive. We experienced that last year. So if we can finish as high as possible, playing here in front of our own fans, and they were brilliant tonight. I think, we've missed that. We've been on the road a long period of time. But when you have the fans really driving you, and I really think they played a part in the goal that we scored late on in the game, that can be an advantage when you go into playoffs, making it intimidating for the opponent. We've also had those experiences of last year as well, which should put us in good stead if we're in that position. And I think there's a real togetherness. You saw a togetherness tonight with the team. There was a real hunger. You could see that, it wasn't just individuals doing their own thing. You could see that there was a real good team cohesion on the field, and players coming off the bench making a difference as well. So I was really proud of them tonight because, again, they put a lot of effort into it. We looked to ourselves and we got the reward for it.
Sean?
Marta got back on the field tonight after a couple games out. Obviously, with her out and Kylie gone, you've had a lot of leadership missing in this team, especially with where you are in the season, the importance of the next 3 games, really. Can you talk about how important it is to get her back in the team?
Yeah, it's massive. She's a massive part of this team. And yeah, we've missed her. We've missed her leadership. We've missed what she brings onto the field. But I'd say with the absence of Marta, players have stepped up and taken the initiative to have moments where they can lead. I think Simone Charlie's been brilliant, since she's got back into the team, with her voice and the passion that she shows in her pre-game talks has been really inspirational for everyone. And then, what she's bringing onto the field as well. Obviously, Hayley McCutcheon's been, carrying the armband, and she's been a real focal point in what we've done since the start of my managerial career. So we've had players, Kerry Bello, there's multiple players, Angelina's captain of Brazil, Rafaelle, they've all, Sam's, they all contribute when players are missing, other players have to step up, and that's what everyone's been seeing in recent games.